Boom. Alright. Now, do you want to do this in, like, chronological order as they came out? Or should we just start with, like, the super obvious one? Super obvious one, chronological. What do you guys think? And what are you talking about? The part of the movie that we must make ourselves. Shooting it out of the wrist?
That looks like a
Thank
gun.
you for following.
Oh my god! Thank you there. I thought you did that earlier, you fucking salty son of a bitch. You salty scallywag, you. Alright. Nobody said anything. So I'm gonna start with the super obvious. I'm gonna start with the super obvious. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Where do you think this goes? I feel pretty strongly about where this belongs, but what do you guys think? Have you seen it? Schmax, have you seen Spider-Verse? If you haven't seen Spider-Verse, I'll let you borrow it. Shit's tight as fuck. I think this is super easy. I'm gonna wait on chat. Maybe I should even do... I'll do this. I'll do a poll. Polling. And then that way we can do this. Into the Spider-Verse.
Luke about to get jumped. Of course,
I'm about to get jumped?
I've seen
Oh, shit.
Spider-Verse. Have you seen my wallet?
You can't fucking... You
Could
can't say I'm
be
about
the
to get jumped when
best.
people are driving by.
I have a Spider-Man wallet.
Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, I can only do 2 options. We're not doing a poll, I can only do 2 options with this poll. I need to figure out how... Settings, maybe? I can... No. No, alright. This poll sucks. Where'd Spider-Verse go? Can we not see Spider-Verse? No, we can't see that. Where the fuck is this tier list? Oh, sick. Okay, that works. That's perfect.
I've seen them all.
Okay. We've seen them all. Where do you want to put Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Because I am gonna do... I gotta find it. I gotta find where I put... Me personally, I'm thinking... F tier. Easy. No.
I feel like Jamison right now.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse! The best Spider-Man movie! It's animated for children! Spider-Man can't corrupt our youth! Any disagreements? I don't think anyone would say that this isn't the perfect spot for this. Tell me if I'm wrong. We like in the fucking S tier?
Electro and Vulture gonna jump you.
No. No. Those bozos? No. No chance. No chance. I'm gonna save Spider-Man 1. Let's go to Amazing Spider-Man. The Lizard. He becomes a lizard and wants to turn people into lizards. It's a pretty good villain. You've never seen a villain with that fucking spectacular of a backstory before, have you? He wants to make people lizards. And he's gonna do it with the green lizard dust.
So amazing, Jason, please. They are all S.
They're all S? No. Okay. Think of it like this. It may say S through F, but let's say it's all S, but these are just like the tiers within S. Because I'm right there with you. I love pretty much anything Spider-Man. Oh, you know what I should be doing right now? How about this? This help? I'm gonna be real.
My chat
Andrew's
is
not my
being
favorite.
Delayed. Emoji
Oh, yeah,
fire
yeah, yeah.
Face.
Chat will be delayed.
What you
Especially if
should
you're on
be
mobile.
doing is hiding that vape.
Hey, Fatch Max. I've been doing it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm gonna level with you guys. Amazing Spider-Man 1. I like Dude as Spider-Man. I don't really like the storylines he had. I do not really like the villain in that. I love the Lizard. Not really in this. The fights weren't all that cool. In the sewer was kind of like the best scene, besides, "Hey, Spider-Man! Swing out our cranes! We're gonna bring our cranes around for you!" And as such, you're gonna shit your pants. C tier.
I still say they all S.
S, he says. What do you think, Schmax? This is gonna be a super boring tier list if we fucking put them all at S. You know what? I'll move it up. Oh, whoop. Oh, where the fuck?
Toby threw the best hands.
Oh, all he did was throw hands. Which is kind of ironic since he has the organic webbing and everyone else can run out of webs. They should have been throwing more hands. I'll move it up to a B for you. You say it's S. Schmax has no input. Schmax says C. Maybe we do this. Maybe we go to, is that music too loud? It should be just kind of like backgrounds. Where the hell did this go? Maybe we'll do this move. Huh? We like that?
Music is fine.
Sick. Spider-Man 3. I have a lot of nostalgia for Spider-Man 3. This was big in the 3rd grade, Spider-Man 3. Me and my friends loved Spider-Man 3. It's probably my most watched Spider-Man movie. But does that mean it's the best?
Take it back.
No.
The music is fire.
Whoa! No. He's saying the levels of music. And if you're talking about me saying it's background music, it is. That's what an orchestral score is. It's music for the background. Also, I just don't want it to be like clipping the mic. That's all I meant by it. Take no offense. The Demon? Wait, the Demon? Are you Mr. Negative? How do we feel about Spider-Man 3? I think they did Venom really dirty. But, on the same hand, Eddie Brock also got done dirty, except for when he's in the church saying, "God, please, I'll become a nun if you just kill Peter Parker. That's all I need. That's all I need from you." That's a pretty good scene. Elizabeth Banks, Betty Brant, that's in the whole fucking first 3, but, you know, Peter schmoozing on Betty. That's riling up a 3rd grade Luke. That's gotta give it points too. Uh-oh. Where'd the theme song go? We're out? Oh my god. We're out of fucking theme song already. Where is the fucking Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 3 is double S.
Double S.
Tire is S or A.
Double S, he says, and Schmax comes in to confirm S or A. Wow. Ooh. I'm really trying. I'm really trying to be objective here, guys, because nostalgia is hitting me hard. I've absolutely watched this 100 times more than any other Spider-Man. That's not because I like it 100 times more. It's because it was the first, and really, I think it's still the only, besides Spider-Verse, it's the only Spider-Man I have purchased myself physically. So, like, if you have 10 years to watch a Spider-Man movie and all you got is Spider-Man 3, you're watching Spider-Man 3. Wow, that's big. That's fucking big. Okay. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna put it at a solid A. I don't know if it's quite S. I think it's a solid A, though. I mean, you gotta think, to Bully Maguire, the legacy that he's left because of this movie. The memes that were born from it. It is an A-frame, just like Jason Grease. He knows all about that. Are we happy with A? I think we're good with A. I think we can put it there. I know you're saying double S there, Darian, but I don't know if I can put it on the same level as Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man 2, though. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, that is.
Let's talk about D.
D? Ooh, you're throwing Amazing Spider-Man 2 in D? That's crazy, man. That's wild. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go out and... Oh, also, you know what? I'm really happy with A because I didn't even mention Sandman. And Sandman is fucking sick. The scene with him in the Collider, awesome. He's trying to grab the locket, heartbreaking, heart-wrenching. His fight with Spider-Man in like the subway, Spider-Man like punches a hole in his head and then slams it and scrapes his face against a train passing by. Also very sick. He's very good. Easily an A. Easily an A.
Nuts.
Ha ha! Ha! Get him!
Lurkers are legends.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Gwen, Emma Stone's Gwen, fantastic. Electro, on the whole, I don't like Electro in this. But the fight scene at the end is bomb. Is bomb. You know what? You know what? Before we do this, we're getting crazy. We're getting crazy. We're getting crazy, guys. Also, the Goblin in this, I don't like. I don't like it. I did not like Dude as the Goblin. I didn't really like Dude as I was gonna call him James Franco, but his name isn't James Franco. I don't like him as a Harry. Check this out. Check this out. Check that out. I think it's better than Amazing Spider-Man 1. I don't think it's as good as Spider-Man 3. And that being said, I think Spider-Man 3 is getting a lot of nostalgia points.
Defoe Show.
Oh, Will.i.am as Green Goblin? Let's throw a wrench into the works. Spider-Man 2. Critically acclaimed. People say it's the best of the Raimi trilogy. Do we agree with that? I know we're saying they're all S tiers.
Electro better in No Way Home.
Absolutely. Definitely a redemption for him in No Way Home. Like, it just felt like wasted potential in Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know what? Lizard in No Way Home didn't really get any redemption. Lizard didn't get any redemption. So for that, no redemption, you're going to E, buddy. You're going to E. Sorry, dude. No redemption, no redeem. How do we feel about Spider-Man 2? Personally, it's not my favorite of the Raimi trilogy. I know that's crazy to say. But is it as good as everyone remembers? You always go back to the train scene. Everyone always brings up the train scene. They bring up Joey Diaz, saying if you want him, you gotta go through us. They bring up the power of the sun in the palm of your hand. These are all good things. Alfred Molina was great. I think Spider-Man 2... Oh, shit. Oh, God. No. I think Spider-Man 2 Where is it? I think Spider-Man 2 is just a hair better than Spider-Man 3. Just a hair better. How do we like this list so far? Remember, E and F are by no means E's and F's like in grades, like school grades. If we zoomed out of this list, all of these would be in the S tier. And there would be A, B, C down, but we're zoomed into the S block. And this is the S of S, the A of A, the B... No. You know what I'm trying to say. SS, SA, SB, SC, so on and so forth. Everyone's gone quiet. They did not like me moving all the movies down. They did not like me moving them go down. Alright, Homecoming. Tom Holland's first solo outing. Vulture was dope. All around, better than both of the Amazing Spider-Man villains. Tom Holland himself, I like that we didn't have to go through the whole Spider-Bite origin. But he didn't really do a lot, did he?
Diaz.
Yeah. He's getting A. Joey Diaz cements Spider-Man 2 as an A. This is
legit.
Here we go. How do we feel about this? I don't really have a lot of reasonings. But I'm gonna say Homecoming is B tier. That sounds wild, but keep in mind, it's on the same level as Spider-Man 3.
Did I mention I have a Spider-Man wallet?
No. Wait, hold on a second. What kind of wallet you got? You got a wallet? You mean you don't just wad up your bills and then hide them in the middle of a rubber band ball and carry that around with you and then take all the rubber bands off anytime you go to the store and you need a buck to fucking get a Snapple? A Spider-Man wallet. Very cool. Very cool. Do you like Spider-Man by chance? Do you like wallets? I like that. We're fine with B?
No.
I think her... Oh, I see. Far From Home, dude. Far From Home. Also, the Tom Holland, the teachers are all spectacular. The dude from Freaks and Geeks, Hannibal Buress, is it JB Smoove? From, what the hell is it? The Larry Show. Curb, from Curb. They're phenomenal. Super fucking fun. Far From Home, I'm gonna say it right now. I think the Mysterio fights are the best Spider-Man fights.
Tony Stark built
period.
Spider-Man with the box of scraps in a cave.
Tony Stark built Spider-Man with a box of scraps in a cave with a box of scraps.
I have a Spider-Man wallet as well.
Oh shit! I think I might be the only one without a Spider-Man wallet. Now I feel left out. Come on, guys. Where are we getting these Spider-Man wallets from?
Home.
Is there a place? Is there like a Spider-Man wallet store I can go to? Get me a Spider-Man wallet? Because now I'm really left out. Alright, Far From Home. Mysterio, IMO, the best fights in any of these Spider-Man movies. Oh, Spidey Outlet. Is it? I don't really like that. I don't like the Europe thing. I don't like the Elementals. But the Elementals further the Mysterio plot, you know what I mean? If it was Mysterio and also the Elementals at the same time, that'd be different. but because it just pushes the Mysterio plot, it is pretty good. Y'all, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Far From Home is S tier. Far From Home, S tier. Anybody got a problem with that? Sound off if we have a problem with Far From Home being S tier. I'm trying to think of like one thing I didn't like about it that's like detrimental. And there really isn't anything. Like, nothing really. I think that's cemented in. All right, it's time for the big boys. It's time for the big boys. Here we go. Spider-Man 1. What started it all, the birth of an empire. Truly, without this, we would not have the MCU. And I know Iron Man was the beginning of the MCU.
Spider-Man fight is when Defoe Batista bombs him through the floor.
That's a really fucking good scene, dude. There's undeniably. You know what though? The Statue of Liberty fight kind of felt underwhelmed. It wasn't as cool as it could have been. Nobody was really doing crazy shit. It was just people running away, spider people running away. Nobody did anything like the Mysterio fight when he's like visually that thing is a masterpiece. And it had storytelling because it was going through. Parker's in space, now he's fucking in school, and then there's dead zombie Iron Man. It gave like elements of storytelling within the fight. He punches and he hits the fucking stone pillar. That was cool. I don't think the Statue of Liberty fight held up to that. Even when Green Goblin came back, Goblin's time to shine moment really was the Batista bomb. That scene was the best fight that he had. He didn't really do much at the statue, if we're being honest. He didn't really do much. Spider-Man 1. We're talking about Spider-Man 1. Wait. We're talking a lot about Far From Home, so we'll do that first. Or No Way Home. No Way Home. Doctor Strange, is he technically the sixth member of the Sinister Six in that movie? Peter did fight him. He left him trapped in the math dimension. Visually, that was super cool. That didn't do any storytelling. But it was fucking a bomb-ass scene to watch. I think there's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind that No Way Home is not better than Spider-Man 2. There's zero doubt in my mind. There's zero doubt. S tier. You know what? Oh, God. Get over here, Spidey. Get you up to D. D tier. And now, I think we all know where this is. Is it better than Spider-Man 2? Sound off. I know where I'm gonna put it. What do you guys feel? Schmack? Is Spider-Man 1 better than Spider-Man 2?
With great power comes great big booty bitches.
Just like Uncle Ben used to say. Man, he was slanging hog left and right. I called myself Spider-Man because Uncle Ben used to call himself Hog-Man. He had a radioactive sack. Darian, what do you think? Do you like Spider-Man 1 more than Spider-Man 2? Schmax, I know you're probably stirring something up right now, but I need you to sound off, dude. Is Spider-Man 1 better than Spider-Man 2? I don't even think I need to say anything about this movie. It started everything. And yeah, I know it wasn't the first. It's what did it best and set all the blocks in place for Iron Man to even manage to explode like it did. No discredit to Robert Downey Jr. That's a different discussion. But I'm saying, without Spider-Man 1, and without it doing so well, I don't think there'd be an MCU at all. Willem Dafoe. The iconic upside down kiss. The skeleton bombs. Are you kidding me? The skeleton bombs. Y'all. Easy. Easy peasy. Now let's go through and sort these. The B tier, I would say... Oh! I would honestly say...
Yeah, it is better than 2.
Check this. How do we feel about this? I think Homecoming is better than Spider-Man 3. I'm still not sure if I can say No Way Home is better than Far From Home. It definitely hits a lot more from my childhood, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a better movie, right? I think of my brother. He could never give a flying fuck about Tobey Maguire or really Andrew Garfield. He's just seeing a cool multiple Spider-Man fighting many Spider-Man villains. And I don't think they really... Andrew Garfield did catch... When he catches MJ, that's a huge emotional moment. I don't think Tobey had any, like, emotional resonance within the story. He was kind of like the Uncle Ben figure. And I hate to say it to my boy, because Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker. All these other people play Peter Parker. He is Peter Parker. He should have died. And he should have given the Uncle Ben line. But is it better than Far From Home? Far From Home is spectacular. Doctor Strange visually was very good, but Mysterio also visually very fucking fun. And those fights, those illusions kind of had more going on than Strange just turning everything into a kaleidoscope. I think this is where I'm keeping it. I think this is the tier list. And I don't think we're breaking any new ground here. You know what? I'm not happy with this. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. I'm happier with this. I'm much happier with this. As it stands, this is the tier list. How we feel about it? Is this pretty good? Would you swap anything around just by looking at this?
What about when he's seen Otto at the statue?
Oh! Oh, that was good. That was good. You're all grown up.
It is better than Far From Home.
You say it's better than Far From Home? See, why? Why do you think it's better than Far From Home? Tell me. Because I think right now it's just like the hype and the hustle bustle of it coming out, and all of us being that childhood spark being reignited. And it's not like that spark is being reignited by a new thing. It's the return of the childhood that sparks it. Sound off, dude. I would have liked Toby, going back to that auto scene. That is a good scene. I would have liked him to have something similar with old Gabi. Like if Toby talked to Norman again and had like a little moment. Sick. Would have been sick. But all it was a non-lethal stab. Right? There was nothing really big happen there. Sure, it set up a funny little quip with, "You're in a lot of pain, right?" Oh, yeah. That was funny. But they didn't have a moment together. Like an actual moment, like Otto had with him. I'm gonna keep Far From Home in front for now. There's a very good chance that as time goes on, and I look back on it, No Way Home could be better than Into the Spider-Verse.
The next trilogy really well.
You think there's gonna be a trilogy coming up? I would like that, because let's see, what are the loose ends? What did they set up? They set up Venom is now in the universe. And the question is, we haven't seen an Eddie Brock. At least I don't think we've seen an Eddie Brock. So is it going to be the Agent Venom storyline? Is it going to Flash? And I'm going to be real. I don't really know if I like that. I don't know if I like that so much. Are there going to be more people from other movies coming in? That wouldn't make sense. We've already taken care of them. The only other one that's left is what, Rhino? We don't need him. We don't need Paul Giamatti's Rhino. But a Kraven, a Kraven movie would be really good, but that wasn't teased, was it? And I don't think when the sky is splitting open and the multiverse is pouring in and you see like the celestial Scorpion and Kraven and Rhino figures, I don't think you can say that's a setup for something. I think that's just an Easter egg for those characters as on the whole. I'm waiting for a Kraven movie, dude. I'm craving a Kraven flick. Craving it.
They already confirmed it.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck yeah, that's dope. You know, I did like the suit. The homemade suit, I like that. I think there was something about, like, most of Tom Holland's suits so far that I just wasn't vibing with, and I don't know why. And for the most part, I think it's Tony Stark. I love Tony Stark. Yeah, but at the end, that fucking homemade suit, it was looking fresh. It was looking fucking fresh, dude. But I don't think setup... I honestly don't think setup is enough to bump it above Far From Home. Because, like, Far From Home, you want to talk about setup. That set up not only No Way Home's storyline directly, it runs directly into it, right? But everyone knowing Spider-Man to nobody knowing Spider-Man. Not even mentioning Mysterio talking about coming from another universe, the multiverse, him quote-unquote confirming it at the time. That kind of set up into the multiverse actually being confirmed. Which gave us No Way Home.
Norman Osborn and Otto Octavius of their universe.
When you say their universe, do you mean like Tom Holland's universe? Because that would be really interesting to see if Oscorp doesn't exist in the MCU. Like, then where does Norman come from? Does he just kind of do like a Vulture thing where he's making tech and secret juices and becomes rich off that? Like, that where would he come from? In all the other Spider-Men, the Empire's already been built. But there is no Empire right now. It's non-existent. Because you remember, fucking Norman in No Way Home, he came in there, he was like, I went to my house, somebody's living in my house, Oscorp doesn't exist, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's gotta be a Norman and an Otto somewhere, right? But what are they in this world? Still a scientist? Still a scientist / businessman? It's really hard to say. That's all left open. That's like, that's all unknown. We don't even know Harry. I guess what they could do, what if they did a West Coast Avengers thing where they take Spider-Man goes to college. He's at MIT. He meets Harry. He meets Harry in school. Becomes friends with him. Oscorp is big on the West Coast. Wait, no. Tony Stark was West Coast. East Coast. You know what I mean. Whichever coast we're on currently, because it's not New York anymore. That's where Oscorp is. We go through that Oscorp shit. We could get the Iron Patriot for real as Norman. And we could have West Coast and East Coast Avengers. That would all be very sick, but that's all like headcanon. Because I haven't seen any inklings for that. Like, I haven't seen any foreshadowing for any of that.
He could begin to start his empire and Spider-Man gets in his way.
I mean, ultimately, I think that's what's gonna happen, right? But is it gonna be like a 2-movie thing? I think they would be really smart to do the Iron Patriot before, like, any kind of hint about Green Goblin. And what do they do with Green Goblin? Do they go the same old route, glider? Fucking No Way Home had an almost Hobgoblin-esque look about him, didn't he? With the hood thrown over his head. But do we go for the classic green mask? Do we go for a rubber mask, like the comics? Do we go for the ultimate, where he's a big Hulk-like goblin? There's a lot that could happen, but I don't know what the MCU would do in that case. I think we're gonna lock this in.
Stark Tower was bought by someone.
Oh!
They didn't say who.
That's right. In Homecoming, it was moving day, and Happy was getting everything out of there. That could definitely be... That could be Oscorp. Maybe it's not called Oscorp though, right? Maybe it is Oscorp as we know and love it, but it's just called something else, and that's why when Norman came, he was like, Oscorp doesn't exist. It's fucking... I don't know. It was just called something else. It was called, like, Corp Oz or something. I think I'm keeping it as it is. There can be a lot of good cases made for No Way Home, but like I'm thinking about it, Sandman was super cool when we first saw him and he like protected him from Electro. That was dope as fuck. Cause it's like, yeah, Sandman is fucking on good terms with Spider-Man. He wants to know what the fuck is going on. But like he just then became a bad guy for no real reason because an Electric Man said, "You don't trust nobody, do you?" He's like, "I don't trust anybody." Because they both saw Doc Ock get cured. They didn't jump away when it was in the fake out still. He was cured, came down, and was like, it's fucking good. And then Gobby set the whole thing off. I didn't like that. Even with Electro, it made more sense because the whole time he was talking about, like, I like this power, I like this place, you know, I could be a lot more here. Why would Sandman ever go bad? His whole thing was like, I gotta get back to my daughter. So then get back to your daughter, dude. Why wouldn't he... It makes no sense for him to be a villain in No Way Home. He should be the first one wanting to get home. He has an actual reason.
It is either Osborn or the Fantastic Four.
Okay, now that... I would prefer it to be the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four work at Oscorp. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. Well, I guess it would be Doom Industries or whatever the fuck he calls it before he's Dr. Doom, right? That's where they got all the funding from originally. I think it would be cool if the Fantastic Four were in Oscorp. We're like working in a lab in Oscorp, and that's... I think that'd be a good way to get them both in. But how does Victor get involved then? How the fuck does Victor get involved? Okay, tier list. I'm locking this in. I'm not treading any new ground, but I'm locking this in. No Way Home, I think it might be my favorite live-action movie, Spider-Man, but it's just too soon. I'm riding the high still. I can't look at it objectively. I need to see it more. I've only seen it once. All these other movies, I've seen more than once. So I'm like more sure in my opinions and thoughts on them. No Way Home is just like emotion, flooding emotion. You can't see me, I'm waving my hands up in the air. Flooding emotion. I'm throwing them up. I loved it. It's great. It's a 10 out of 10. Most of these are 10 out of 10s. Okay. Let me put a, let me get in here and go, whoop.
Boop.
So then I have a timestamp for myself because these stream markers don't work for shit. Can't figure that shit out. I'm an idiot. Boom. Bam. Bop. Zip. Zop. Zibbity. Bibbity. Bobbity. Boo. Get out of here. Cool. Fuck yeah. I think that was a pretty good list. I think I got off on some good tangents as well. I wouldn't have even thought about Fantastic Four, if I'm being real. I know they've been talking about it.
I feel like it's gonna have to be someone who has to deal with Spider-Man, 'cause we didn't hear someone bought the tower till a Spider-Man fight.
And that's the thing. It could be Oscorp, and it could be the Fantastic Four. Do you think we're going to see an MCU Fantastic Bagman? Because those storylines were good. Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four go way the fuck back. I read those comics as a child. In fact, I forgot how to change suits there. Like, are you kidding me?
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
There is.
UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened.
Or did it? Peter, what the fuck do you want me to touch?
Must be a way to get that lamp on.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See, now the more I'm thinking about it, it could be Fantastic Four.
There we go.
But do you think Victor's giving them their funding? Because the Fantastic Four on their own doesn't have... What is Von Doom Industries before he becomes Dr. Doom? Because if it's either Norman or it's Dr. Doom who's buying it. They're the only rich people, and they're the only people rich enough to get it done. Like, they're Tony Stark levels of rich.
Tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city.
And Oscorp now that Stark Tech doesn't really do all the missiles and shit like in Iron Man 1. Oh, Icarus!
He's going after the Devil's Breath.
Okay, I see what you were talking about. Okay, yeah.
What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Electro's disabling Oscorp power. Rhino's targeting Oscorp shore. Seems like the last stage of the plan. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property.
We fucking done? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and go fight some fuckers.
Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider-Man.
Hello, Peter.
Properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Huh?
Spider-Man, it's a bomb! I mean, Fantastic Bagman, it's a bomb! Would it be wild if they didn't introduce Harry or Norman in the Spider-Man movies? Like, what if it is Victor Von Doom buying Avengers Tower? And that's where the Fantastic Four are located, because they're New York. They're East Coast, Beast Coast. So then Oscorp could be on the West Coast, could do the Iron Patriot, could start the West Coast Avengers, betray them, everybody hates them, but then at the end of the day, this, that, or the other, they beat a villain, and all of a sudden, the West Coast Avengers are solidified as an Avengers team. Because, well, where is Avengers campus? Are they just like in Denver or something? Are they just like in the middle of the country? Where the hell are they? I don't even know. I will say, I have forgotten how to beat these guys. So, it's gonna take me a second. Try. Let's try.
Now I can get in close.
Let's try some of this. Oh!
I can damage him if I web the transformer.
Transformer? Megatron? Oh fuck! I'm glad that cutscene ran.
Bombastic Batman and the Avengers in the movie are on least cost.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm betting that it's Von Doom.
Web up Electro, then keep dodging Vulture.
Leave me alone, Vulture. Leave me alone. More than luck, Spider-Man! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, that solidifies it then. Oscorp is going to be on the West Coast, and it's going to be Fantastic Four / Victor Von Doom who buys... Oh! Who buys Stark Tower. Yo, and Harry goes to MIT, but his dad's in the West.
You got it.
That's what it's gonna be, dude.
I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting. Almost.
That's what it's gonna be. Oh, I'm all about that.
When you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
Sure.
A bigger arm, the wisdom of experience.
Woo! My bad, G. My bad, G. Alright, okay, fine. You got it. Huge. Huge. Oh my god.
Are the Avengers even a thing still in No Way Home, cause each Avenger is off doing their own TV shows? Our lurkers are
Oh, hold on, what?
legends.
Is that what's happening? Oh, I see what you mean. The Disney Plus shows. I was trying to think like in the MCU they're doing movies, because I instantly thought of like all the Captain America. So you got detention tapes. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I would say yeah, dog. Yes, dog. And motherfucking West Coast Avengers are gonna have these people. They're gonna have the She-Hulks. They're gonna have the Widows. Or not the Widows, the Scarlet Witch. The TV shows are gonna lead into West Coast Avengers. Much like the Netflix shows led into Defenders, and that show sucked ass. Let's be real, that wasn't a good show. Daredevil, phenomenal. Jessica Jones, really good. Luke Cage I liked, but it wasn't really great. Iron Fist, I didn't really like Iron Fist. I didn't really like Iron
I don't
Fist.
think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
Whoa, Spider-Man? Spider-Man, he's getting away, Spider-Man.
Miss me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything.
No, not that. Oh my god, I'm crumbling under pressure.
Do that again.
Leave me alone, Electro. Leave me alone, dude. Never do that again, huh? I am kind of sad, though, that the MCU will never give Shocker justice.
Max, as usual.
We're never gonna see a cool Shocker. Oh! Not really what I meant to do.
Those guards up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Woo! Damn it, dog. Damn it. Oh, thank God. I'm a Birdman! Spider-Man! Now we,
But I'm gonna get you.
Kinda seems odd that you would stick around here, Electro. I would have bolted after your buddy got taken down. Like, right in front of your face, too. You didn't even give a fuck. Oh! I ran into that. Oh. Come on, web shooters. Now let's go take the Sting Boy.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people.
I'm not gonna help you expose yourself, you pervert!
You need help.
I have all the help I need.
You need help!
We will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
Let me guess. Your special package? Fucking freak.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath.